This person wants to marry you with all their heart, but age difference is big. And Archangel Michael says, this message reaches you not by coincidence, but because the heavens have seen a love that defies time. A heart so pure, so devoted, beating wildly with the dream to call you theirs forever. Yet buried deep inside this sacred bond lies one bold reality, an age gap that whispers doubts into the ears of onlookers. You felt it, haven't you? The pull of a soul who treats your heart like a crown, who doesn't see you for the number of years but the depth of your light. They've imagined a life beside you, one filled with warmth, protection, shared secrets, and nights where they hold you like you're made of gold. Their affection is not passing, it has matured through storms and seasons. They watch you when you don't know, smile when you laugh, and ache when you hurt. But every time they move closer, that one whisper of society, the age difference is too much, pulls them back into hesitation. You are reading this now because Spirit cannot keep this secret from you any longer. This person is wrestling between fear and faith, longing to tell you that you are their forever choice. They've waited, prayed, and wept silently because they believe you might walk away if they reveal their whole heart. They think about you when it rains. They wonder if you're eating well, if you're sleeping, if someone is speaking kindly to you. Their hands have typed 1,000 unsent messages, trying to confess the truth, only to delete them again out of fear of rejection. Archangel Michael says, Heaven has seen this devotion. It is not a game. It is not a fling. It is love, a kind of love forged by destiny, not logic. Even your ancestors have whispered about this love in dreams. A few nights ago, you felt restless at midnight. That was their soul calling to yours. They are praying that you will feel the courage they lack, that you'll make one sign, one movement, to show you won't laugh at their feelings. They want to build a life with you, even if others talk, even if some mock, even if the math of your ages doesn't look perfect on paper. In their spirit, your name is already written beside theirs like a vow they keep making in silence. They've fought hard battles in life, but none terrify them as much as telling you this truth. This isn't just about love, it's about purpose. About two old souls reuniting on earth. After lifetimes of separation, only to find that time has once again tried to stand between them. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They don't care if your hair is longer, your face is more youthful, or if your laughter sounds younger than theirs. To them, you're sacred. You're the home they've searched for in other people and never found. There are days when they nearly send a letter, type out their feelings, and try to act brave. But then the world's voice screams back, they'll never say yes. You're too old. You're too young. It'll never work. And again, they crumble into silence. But your name sits on their lips during morning tea. They carry you like a song in the background of their life. They dream of waking up next to you, and whispering, I waited so long to be loved by you. They told one person in their circle, someone close, about their feelings. And the advice they got back was harsh, judgmental, unkind. But even after all that, they never stopped loving you. Your aura doesn't know age. Your presence heals wounds from decades ago. When you enter the room, it feels like time slows, and they can finally breathe again. They kept something you once gave them, a smile, a message, a small gift, and they look at it every week. They wish they could tell you how much it means. They wish they could tell you how your smallest gestures became their biggest comforts. Type Amen to get blessing 222. You may not have realized it, but they pulled away suddenly once. That wasn't rejection. It was fear. Fear that they would disappoint you. Fear that you'd think they were foolish to even desire you. But your soul had already noticed them. You already saw something in them, a tenderness, a loyalty, a light that matched your own. And even if you didn't say it aloud, something inside you also whispered, I see you. They have written your name in secret notebooks. They've imagined introducing you to their friends. They've wondered how your hand would feel in theirs on a winter evening as the world passed by unnoticed. This love is waiting to be accepted, not understood by everyone, but divinely aligned for the two of you. Because what is real doesn't need everyone's approval, just the courage of two hearts. They have planned things in their mind, a trip, a proposal, a home. But they hold back every time the thought of age comes up. They're afraid to lose you before even getting the chance to love you fully. Archangel Michael says, you must not fear this message. You must embrace it with an open heart and trust. That divine timing is stronger than human judgment. This person has cried for you in silence. Not because you hurt them, but because they love you more than they can bear, and the pressure of silence is breaking them slowly from within. Type Amen to get blessing 555. They fear others mocking them. They fear being laughed at by your friends or family. They fear whispers, but they would take it all just to know you'd stand beside them proudly. Your soul has crossed with theirs before. This connection is older than this life. You were lovers in a past world where age did not exist, and now your spirits are trying to remember that. The divine realm is not asking you to rush. It is asking you to be open. To see past what the eyes see and feel what the soul knows. This person has been dreaming of the day they can sit you down and finally confess everything. They've practiced the words, I love you deeply, I want to be with you, and I don't care about the numbers. They mean nothing to me compared to what I feel. You will begin to notice small signs soon. A familiar song playing. A dream where they appear smiling at you. A sudden urge to message them or reach out. Those aren't coincidences. They're messages. Messages from above. Reminders that love is not always born in convenience, but in courage. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Their love for you is patient, but it is starting to ache. Every day they hold it in, a part of them breaks. But they've kept holding on, because they believe you're worth waiting for. They may act cool, casual, even distant, but don't believe it. They're burning inside. Your name is fire in their veins. They saw someone look at you recently, and jealousy tore through them like a wave. Because even if they haven't claimed you yet, their soul already belongs to you. Archangel Michael says, if you are reading this, it's because now is the time to confront this love. To accept that not all love stories are written in perfect timing, but in divine design. The age difference is only a test of love's power to overcome fear. A test to see if your heart can remember that truth is deeper than appearance. They are waiting for one sign from you. A word, a touch, a message. Just something that tells them, I see you, and I don't care about what the world says. They'll love you until their last breath, even if you never say yes. But they're praying you do, because their world has been dark without your love officially being theirs. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Their biggest wish is to grow old with you, even if they're already older. Even if time feels short, they just want whatever time is left to be filled with your love. They don't want riches, they don't want fame, they want peace, and you are peace to them. They are watching you move through life, and every day it gets harder not to speak up. But they will, soon, because love like this cannot stay hidden forever. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing 111. This person has spent nights imagining you beside them, not just in fantasy, but in truth. They've built futures in their heart that include your laughter echoing through rooms where silence once lived. The age difference doesn't scare them, it humbles them, because it reminds them that love has no timeline. They once bought something with you in mind. A piece of jewelry, a book, even a cup, small tokens that carry the weight of dreams they're too afraid to say aloud. Every time they see it, they whisper in their soul, "One day, this will belong to us." Their friends don't know the whole story. They only see a version of you through filtered assumptions. But this person knows the real you, the one who smiles through pain, the one who stands tall despite the storms. They would never embarrass you. They'd honor you in front of every soul, no matter your age, no matter your past. To them, loving you publicly would be the highest privilege, not a risk. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You have healed wounds in them without even realizing it. Your presence has softened parts of them that life had hardened. And now, they see no future where you don't exist. They've thought about marriage, not as a fairy tale, but as a sacred bond. A promise that says, "I choose you," beyond age, beyond judgment, beyond fear. Some nights, they pray in silence, asking the universe to give them a sign, a vision, a word, a dream, anything that might confirm this love is mutual and not just a quiet longing on their side. Archangel Michael says, heaven is preparing a moment of divine alignment, a moment where your paths will cross again, not by accident, but by sacred appointment. This person isn't afraid of what you've been through. They respect your journey. They admire your strength. They know your story, and they want to walk beside you through the next chapters. They have never loved like this before. Not with this level of depth. Not with this quiet, unshakable loyalty that makes them turn away from all others. Their love is clean, respectful, and deep. They don't want to control you. They want to elevate you. They want to see you smile, truly smile, knowing you're safe in their arms. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. They replay the sound of your voice like a song. Even short conversations stay with them for days. You have become their peace, and yet you also stir a beautiful kind of chaos in them. They are getting closer to revealing everything. They've written and rewritten their confession dozens of times. They're waiting for the divine nudge, the perfect moment to unfold their heart before you. They're not afraid of age. They're afraid of losing you to doubt. They fear you'll walk away because of what others might say. But deep inside, They hope your heart is louder than their fears. There's something coming, an event, a gathering, or a quiet message, where your eyes will meet again. And in that moment, you will feel the truth hanging between you like breath in cold air. This was never about age. This was always about destiny. They'll step forward in that moment if they feel your warmth. They'll speak what's been caged in their heart for so long. And the world will blur into silence, because all that will matter is the look you give back. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. They will never force you. They will never beg. They will simply show up in love, as they always have, hoping you'll see how true it's always been. They once loved someone else, yes, but it never felt like this. That old love faded. This one endures. You are the reason their standards have changed. They compare no one to you. Because there is no comparison. No one else makes them feel seen the way you do. No one else wakes up their soul with a single glance. They are aging, yes, but they are not old. They are timeless in the way they love, in the way they protect, in the way they adore you from the shadows. Archangel Michael says, love is not defined by clocks or calendars. It is defined by connection, by energy, by divine resonance. They once had a chance to say something and missed it. They regret it every single day. That moment haunts them, and they wish they could go back in time and speak their truth. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. But they've grown braver now. Because the pain of silence has become heavier than the risk of rejection. They are preparing to speak soon. Maybe in a letter, maybe face to face. But the message is coming. You will feel it before they say it. Your body will sense the energy. You will feel heat in your hands, a flutter in your chest. That is how souls speak before lips do. They have seen you tired. They have seen you alone, trying to carry everything with a smile. And it breaks their heart, because all they want is to carry half of that burden with you. They know you're capable. They know you're strong. But they want to be your soft place, your partner, your home. And if you let them, they will never leave. They don't care about your past. They don't care about who you were, what mistakes you made, or what seasons broke you. They love the survivor in you. Type Amen to get blessing 888. They want to kiss your scars. They want to know every story behind your silence. They want to be the first one who doesn't run when you get vulnerable. And yes, they want to marry you. They dream of it. Of sacred vows exchanged not just in front of people, but in front of the stars that have watched you both for lifetimes. They are terrified that you say no because of your age or theirs. But they're even more terrified of never asking. Because to them, the only real tragedy would be never trying at all. You'll recognize their truth soon. They will either call, write, or stand before you with eyes that won't lie. And when they do, you will feel the divine fire behind their words. Archangel Michael says, prepare your heart. Because what's coming is not just a confession, it is the alignment of something ancient, pure, and eternal. This message had to reach you now, because the time to act is near. Their soul has waited long enough. Heaven is now creating the window. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. Even the angels have wept watching this love remain unspoken. But the silence is about to break. And when it does, the whole sky will celebrate. They know your heart has been broken before. They don't come to play. They come to heal. They come to protect what others mishandled. Your energy is younger, lighter, brighter. But to them, that's a gift, not a gap. They believe their years have prepared them to treat you the way you deserve. You will never be bored with them. They will adore you, cherish you, laugh with you until your stomach hurts. Love you like it's their only job. You've already noticed the signs, haven't you? The sudden thoughts of them. The moments where your soul feels watched with love. That's because they've been sending energy your way. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. There are no accidents in love like this. Only timing. And timing is now being divinely rewritten. So when they come forward, don't freeze. Don't let the old voices of doubt scream louder than your truth. Don't let age steal what love is ready to give. They are your balance. Your counterpart. The one you didn't know you were missing until you met them. And now you know why you couldn't forget them. Their eyes will tell you everything. They won't plead. They won't manipulate. They'll just love, silently, completely, and without condition. Archangel Michael says, do not run from this love. Do not laugh it away. For in their eyes, you will find the kind of home that cannot be built by age, but only by soul. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. This person has already imagined how it would feel to walk beside you, hand in hand, as everyone watches with surprise, some in shock, and others in awe. They don't want just a moment with you. They want every morning, every sunset, every storm, and every silence that follows. The day you say yes, if you do, will be the day their life finally feels whole. They don't see you as younger or older. They see you as chosen, as the one God carved from divine essence and sent to walk this life just for them to find. The love they carry for you is not a flame, it is a wildfire that refuses to go out. They keep checking their phone more than usual. Each vibration makes their heart leap, hoping it's a message from you. Sometimes they scroll through your old photos, wondering if you can feel them think about you. They've memorized your voice. Every word you've ever said to them lives rent-free in their chest. And when the world feels cold, they close their eyes and play your voice like a prayer. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. They are preparing something. Maybe a letter. Maybe a proposal. Maybe just a face-to-face confession. But something is coming, sooner than you expect, and it will change everything. This person is not perfect, but they are sincere. They will make mistakes, they will stumble, but they will never stop trying. Never stop choosing you. They've had dreams where you're both together, older but laughing. Not in a fantasy, but in a peaceful life filled with cooking dinners, dancing in the living room, and sitting by the window as rain taps on the glass. Their fear is not rejection, it's regret. They fear living a whole life knowing they never told you what their heart screamed every day, I love you, and I want to marry you. They have spoken to the divine about you. They have asked God, angels, ancestors, anyone who listens, to give them courage, to make you see their heart. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. The next full moon will bring clarity. You'll feel it in your chest, like a breath that won't settle. A sign will appear, a name, a song, a feather, a repeating number, and it will whisper, they're coming. You are not crazy for thinking they love you. You're not imagining it. You're not reaching. Their energy has been reaching out to you constantly. They once practiced how they'd ask you to be theirs. In front of a mirror, rehearsing every line, fixing their hair, holding back tears, then deleting the whole idea because of the age gap. But no more. This is the part of the story where courage wins, where love silences logic, where you stop letting others define what your heart already knows. They want to meet your family, to honor your background, your culture, your pain, and your joy. They don't want to erase your past, they want to celebrate it with you. Type Amen to get Blessing 2020. You may start noticing they're quieter lately, not because they don't care, but because they care too much. Silence is their way of not ruining what they cherish most. But that silence won't last, because one of these days, it will be too much, and love will spill out from their eyes, their mouth, their soul, like a dam finally breaking. They want to grow with you, to learn your favorite meals, to study your moods, to comfort your fears, to build dreams brick by brick with your name carved into each one. You are the one they see when they think of forever. They've tried to imagine someone else, but no other name fits in the vows. Only yours. Archangel Michael says, the heavens are aligning an encounter that will open both your hearts. It will not be planned. It will be divine. And in that moment, age will vanish. Type Amen to get Blessing 2222. Your smile will be the yes they've been praying for. Even if your words don't come, your eyes will say it all. And that will be enough. This wedding already exists in the spiritual realm. It's not just a wish. It's written in stars, witnessed by angels, sealed by God's hand. There will be obstacles. Some people will whisper. Some will judge, but love this deep doesn't drown in opinion. It rises above it. They have already chosen you. Now they wait, breath held, hoping you will choose them back. Not because of pressure, but because your soul whispers the same truth. They are not your past. They are your beginning. The one who sees your scars and smiles, saying, "We'll make something beautiful from them." Type Amen to get Blessing 2323. You may have cried over them before, wondering why they pulled away. But now you know, it wasn't rejection. It was fear of hurting you by being too different in age. But love doesn't check IDs. Love checks integrity, loyalty, spiritual alignment. And in all of those things, they are perfect for you. They have imagined your name beside theirs, on papers, on mailboxes, on rings. They dream of making it real. You are reading this message now not by chance, but because the divine wants you to open your heart just a little wider. To look past dates and digits and into the energy you've already felt from this person. Archangel Michael says, when the right soul loves you, it doesn't matter how long they've been on earth, it only matters how deeply they've waited for you. Type Amen to get Blessing 2424. You are the muse that made them write poetry again. You are the calm that makes their heartbeat slow and steady. You are the one they'd choose even if time rewound 1,000 lifetimes. They want to love you through holidays, heartbreaks, and healing. They want to be the one who never leaves, never lies, never stops holding your hand. They are your divine mirror. Every fear you have, they've faced too. Every ache you hide, they sense. Every love you've lost, they want to replace with something lasting. They are preparing a sacred offering of truth. And when it arrives, your soul will feel the tremble before your mind understands it. This is the love people write novels about. The kind of love that makes others believe again. The kind that is remembered, not for how it started, but for how it conquered all. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. Final revelation. They've already spoken to a spiritual guide about you. And the guide said, if you don't tell them now, you may lose your only chance in this lifetime. So they're coming. With trembling hands. With a heart that may stutter through its confession. But with eyes that will never lie. And when they do, remember this message. Remember the nights you prayed for clarity. Remember how your soul always felt pulled to them even when your mind hesitated. The day is near. Love is not late. It's just been waiting for both of you to be ready. And now, you are. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. If you ready for the next part, their wedding vows written from the soul, I will continue. Just say, continue next part.